Good morning, soldiers. Today we're back to War Thunder to check out the Rank 1 Russian burn and turner, the I-153 M-62. So here we are in the I-153, or we could call it the 153, but I say 15-3 because it's the third variant of the I-15 Reserve Soviet airplane, and it does have a significant number of improvements. Here we are going against the Hurricane Mark 1, and he certainly entered into his dive pretty early. He's not going to be able to outturn this airplane, so he's doing good by going straight and hoping to outrun me, which looks like he might be able to do. And nope, looks like he's going to try and head back up. I don't think he's going to have the speed to outrun us, and is certainly not going to be able to outmaneuver us, and we're going to make him pay for that right here. So I've headed back into the lower tiers because I feel like I need to relearn the game. Right now, in the American line of planes, I'm at the Lightning, and the Lightning is like the boom and zoomer of all boom and zoomers. It's all about climbing, and that friendly guy right in front of me, so I'm going to let him have it. All about climbing, diving, and you got to really know the boom and zoom role, and you really have to understand every airplane that you go against. So I feel like I'm not good enough for that particular tier yet. So I'm coming back down in lower ranks, and I'm really trying to put an emphasis on learning every single airplane that I'm going against. In that capacity, it's a lot like World of Tanks. I mean, not only do you need to understand the limitations, there we go, of your own tank and your own airplane in this game, but you need to understand the limitations and strengths of everything you're going against if you want to win. In the lower tiers, it's not a humongous deal because everybody's slow, and the firepower that each airplane has is not as significant as when you get into the higher tiers. But it certainly becomes an issue later on. Nice quick destroy there. And what I'm doing right now is just kind of keeping in front of my convoy. This is one of the fastest turning airplanes in the Rank 1 tiers. So I'm trying to stay right in front of my convoy and bait these people that are diving down at it into a dogfight. And here this Nimrod Mark II is going in for his dive. And I'm consequently also one of the slowest planes. So unless I approach these guys in their dive correctly, I only get one shot at them. And here he's going to have a free little pass on our front convoy there, and that's exactly what I'm trying to avoid. Oh, actually, it looks like I'm going to be able to get him to go down. Outstanding. I didn't think I got that big of a critical hit on him. So that first pass that I made on him, I made it worth it. So we're going to see if we can't replicate those results as enemy forces head toward our convoy. And I see a number of the enemy team using the Fury, and that does make me happy because it's basically a watered-down version of the I-15, at least in-game. We have a Swordfish, and he goes down quick. Ooh, that was a risky maneuver on my part. Now this is the Fury Mark II, and what's odd about this one, also a British aircraft, and it's the upgraded version, obviously, of the Mark I, but still doesn't have the capabilities of the Russian line of airplanes. Now the pea shooter, we should be familiar with that. That is the reserve airplane for the American line of planes, and he's just not going to be able to do anything here but go down. Give a beautiful display of of an airplane going down in flames. And we have a couple people that made it past, but we do have some friends back there. Here we're going to go against another Fury Mark I, just an inferior airplane compared to this one, so I have no problem engaging him. He's got some friends that are trying to help him out. But I see blood. I got blood in my eyes. I want to take this guy down. I got a critical hit on him. Pretty sure he's going to go down. Let's go ahead and switch over to the Gladiator Mark II. Now the Gladiator, had I not sawn off his left wing there, would have given me a run for my money in a turn and burn dogfight. But he went down pretty quick. And that's what I'm talking. That's what I love about this game is it's got me researching these airplanes. I know if you guys are subscribed to Sidestrafe, he says the same thing. He's buying books on like old school dogfights back in the World Wars and like actual dogfighting maneuvers because they pay off in this game. And it's really what's rewarding. It's got a sharp learning curve. But I promise you, if you put time into learning it, it will reward you. There's method to the madness in this game, and that's why I've come back down lower in the ranks, because I feel like I need to get my basics down first. Now we're going against another I-153, and he should be turning and burning right now, but I guess I just got that critical hit on him and into the mountain he goes. When you're playing this aircraft and you get engaged, you're turning. Let's get risky. Your ability to turn is your biggest advantage. You're not going to outrun anybody in this aircraft. It's not going to happen. We're going against another Hurricane Mark 1, and he's a little bit of a boom and zoomer. He's down a little bit low to compete with this aircraft. So when you're flying this, bait them down low to where they can't dive, gain speed on you, and use it to their advantage. Speed is your, I think, biggest disadvantage. But if you bait them down low when they're coming at your convoy, when they're trying to defend their own convoy, it's this... Whoa, shit! I couldn't even get eyes on what that was. Let's take a look. Actually, we're going to come back at this Nimrod Mark II real quick. They're looking to ram. You see that a lot in the lower tiers. They're always looking to ram you. And we're pretty down low on the enemy convoy. That's probably where I'm taking a lot of this fire, but I can't be sure. But bait them down low, bait them down low. He's going to be a little far away. Got that critical hit. I'm going to feel confident he's going to go down, so I'm going to pull around. Again, down he goes. Yep, we're taking fire from that convoy. It's not a joke. Not a joke, those convoys. A lot of times they aren't the singular reason you go down, but if you already have some damage on your plane, it can certainly be one of the primary factors of taking you down. Here we go, an I-15. Definitely not the superior aircraft if he's going to engage me. Is that a front? No, it's not. We are getting engaged from behind, and again, turn and burn with this aircraft. Turn and burn. Not sure where he went. This is almost as if he went down. Not see anybody. You know, it could have been from the convoy, but the direction of those rounds definitely felt like I had an aircraft right behind me. In any case, we're going to head back to our convoy. It seems like they need some help over there, and we seem to be losing the fight. If you look in the bottom left, you can see that they still have 18 tanks or armored cars, and we have 13, and that is the overall objective here. Going against the P-36A Hawk. As with most of the American line of planes, they're boom and zoomers. They're great at climbing, great at diving, great at going fast. The P-36, though, doesn't have a great armament to its advantage, so I find it interesting that he's actually focusing on our convoy, taking some serious fire here. I'm not going to be able to pull up in time, and down we go to another I-15. I can't be mad at that. Oh, he actually... he's got the premium version, it looks like. So, can't be mad at that. God, I love this aircraft. It's so agile. Look at that, man. So I really think it's important. I mean, you know, having gone down the American line of airplanes, most of them being boom and zoomers, I think it's important for me to come back and try out some of these burn and turners because it's really showing me some of their limitations. So I think if you were to learn the game, first go with the burn and turners. And if you want to do a boom and zoomer, go for it after that, because it's really going to help you learn what the aircraft you're diving down at is capable of. And it's really going to help you in your escape plan. Now, we've already quickly sighted this F-2A Buffalo. It's an American aircraft, but weirdly enough, not a boom and zoomer. It's one of the early airplanes, and this one could actually give me a little bit of a challenge in a burn and turn dogfight. And if he's smart, he probably knows he won't be able to outrun me. So I'm thinking once he starts taking hits, he's going to try and turn. And again, like I said, this is one of the fastest turning aircrafts in this tier, so I really feel once he does that, I'm going to have a beautiful silhouette and I'm going to take him out quickly. Now he's outrunning us a little bit here. I'm going to take the shortcut over here and cut him off. I do believe the aircraft is faster than this, but I don't think that much faster. So if we get a good flank on him, boom. We can get a couple shots on him and get him to turn. Just got to lead in front of him a little bit. I don't think it's going to take much. There's one hit. Looks like he's still going to try and outrun. Let's try and get another. There's another. There he goes. Now he's starting to freak out and is going to try and use his maneuverability to his advantage, but he cannot match. Nice critical hit on him. And it looks like he's going down. So we're just going to watch him. Sit your ass down and watch yourself get killed. So there you go. I mean, knowing the aircraft helps tremendously. Here's an I-153 or 153. I'm not sure what you're supposed to call it. We're going to lose a lot of speed coming up at him like this. Yeah, we're going to have to come back down. We might have to give up that fight. His in a dive, so he's definitely going to be going faster than us. So we might do good to just abandon that particular fight. Let's go ahead and head back. And I'm pushing my engine way too hard. One thing that really hurts your engine is when you head straight up and push it. That really seems to put a lot of work on that engine. There's another P-36A. Again, that's another American airplane, but I feel like this one's a little bit of a hybrid. He does have some good top speed, so I do think he's going to be able to outrun me here. And he does have a little bit more maneuverability than normal for a boom and zoomer, so I think I enjoyed playing that, going down the American airplane line. It's a good little hybrid plane, and he's definitely going to outrun us. We're going to peek over this hill and see what we see. Got a, looks like a Hurricane and the P-36. Now the Hurricane, there's no doubt about it. That's a boom and zoomer. That is meant to dive and then get back up. And looks like we caught him in a dive on our friend here, who unfortunately is going down, but we have much more speed on this Hurricane and much more maneuverability. Good critical hit on him. I would turn at him, but I'm going to keep my speed and use it to head after this P-36A. And that critical hit did bring that guy down. That's good. Sometimes, you know, when you get a good critical hit and you got a lot of speed, sometimes it's better just to use it to head after another aircraft. If you feel, let's head up here. No ramming. If you feel like that critical hit is going to bring him down. Right here, he looks, ooh, good little maneuver there. I felt like he was going down. Now he's climbing back up. It's going to reduce his speed, but a friend took him down. Let's see what other aircraft we're going against right here. This is a P-26A. That's a reserve aircraft. He's not going to be able to compete what's going on here. He goes down pretty quick. Another F-2A coming in. Good dogfighting aircraft. So we can keep that in mind as he maybe heads closer. And it looks like we have a good amount of clear airspace to engage their convoy. I'm just going to check over these hills to make sure they don't have anybody particularly close, and it doesn't look like it. So this is where you take advantage of the situation. If they're not protecting their convoy, it's time to PTFO, gentlemen. We're going to head after these guys and try and catch us up as we're a little bit behind. And it's good, get some points. And you know, like I said, taking down aircrafts, it is very helpful, but when it comes right down to it, you don't win unless you take out the ground objectives. Ooh, felt like AA. Like I said, those things are no joke. I don't have any damage on my aircraft right now, so I don't think they'd take me down, but it's possible. Just going to do another strafing run on their convoy here. And we can do this all day. It's good points. If they're not protecting it, you know, sucks to be them. Looks like I got to reload here. And I haven't put any work into the crew on this aircraft yet, too. I mean, imagine being able to reload within 5 seconds. I could really lay the trigger on some people. Oof. Got an F2A and a swordfish coming down at us, perhaps. But we're going to engage this I-15. This is just another outstanding Soviet aircraft. He's going to be able to turn with us, but is definitely not doing it. I mean, if you're in a turn and burner, you can't outrun these engagements. You got to turn. Here it just looks like we rattled the hornet's nest. I mean, we're taking out these ground targets, and that's definitely bringing them to us. So I'm just going to continue to do that. Whoa! Kiss the ground there. I got blood in my eyes, man. I need to pay attention. Nothing's more embarrassing than going down when attacking ground targets. Now it looks like they're making some progress on our convoy, so we're going to head over there and see if we can't help them out while they're low and slow. Is that a P-26, I believe? That's a reserve aircraft. I'm not too worried about him, but if he's going to be easy bait like this, we're going to take him out really quickly. Those reserve aircrafts can turn quickly, but their armaments aren't necessarily something to be scared of. I'm going to take him out as quick as we can. Got a critical hit on him. I'm pretty sure he's going to go down. Let's go ahead and turn and burn. This Buffalo is definitely going to give us some trouble. Got another P-26A. But I can't let this Buffalo get behind me. I'm going to see if I can't take out this P-shooter that's coming through. Yeah, those reserve aircrafts go down quick. We're taking some shots. F2A in front of us. Let's take him down while we can. Just got a little bit greedy. I'm not sure if I jammed my... Oh, man! I cannot believe we're held together right now. That was a significant hit on our left wing. That's definitely going to hurt our maneuverability. Going to take the swordfish head on. Oh, what a gamble, and it pays off. Oh my God, Buffalo's turning on us with that left wing. All those holes in it, hitting a tree and still staying in the air. Holy crap. Oh, let's not do it again. And we're still out turning this Buffalo. Critical hit on him. Let's watch him go down. Thanks for playing. What a turn of events in that particular engagement. Holy crap, I can't believe I'm still alive. So now we would have a decision to make. Do we go back to base and land? You know, at this point in the game, we only have 6 ground vehicles left. We need to do what we can against this enemy convoy and try and bring us back somehow. We just won't make it back to base and back here in time. Looks like I need to reload. Guns jammed. With all the damage on this vehicle, or on this aircraft, I have no doubt be having all sorts of problems. And now's when we really need to worry about that convoy fire. I mean, just look at our wings and everything, all the holes. We are barely held together. But you know what? We got nothing to lose. Let's take this Hurricane in his dive. Meet him in his own advantage. Oh man. Now our right wing is barely holding together. We're going down any second, gentlemen, but we're going to do what we can. Looks like the Hurricane is performing his role well. He's just going to... He did that dive, did his damage, and looks like the AA is going to get the credit for this particular kill on me, but good job on the Hurricane realizing what his role is and following through and not turning into a fight with us. That was a good little run. I cannot be upset with what happened there.